Sparkle babes, it's Busy and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to be talking about how you're too afraid to face your dream life. So you're too afraid to live your dream life, the life that you want. Okay, so why is this occurring? Because you're afraid to make the sacrifices that you need to do in order to live the life that you want. Honestly, I get it. I've done that too. Because with sacrifice, it means discipline. It means no more doing what you want, no more playing around. It means no more procrastination, becoming more disciplined. It means sacrificing your alone time, even though you have work and whatnot, and you work a 9 to 5. It means doing work on the side, having a side hustle. You're tired, you're bored, you're stressed, you're what's that word called? You're burnt out. So you're afraid to live your dream life because of those reasons. And everyone else is living their dream life but you. And you have this one precious life to live. Don't do that to yourself. Don't you dare do that to yourself. I understand, like, I know I do this because I know that once I start, I know I can't stop. I need to keep going. But now I know within myself that I'm ready to live my dream life. So I know that you guys can do it too, okay? We all have dreams. We dream. So you dream at night and you dream during the day. I'm like a dreamer. I love dreaming. When I listen to music, I'm lost in my little world. I love dreaming. But as great as that is, it can inspire you. It can give you ideas. It can actually cloud your judgment. It can make you just keep dreaming and not actually focusing on what's actually happening in your life and not going for your dreams. So if you are a dreamer, you need to stop dreaming. Cut that out. Stop it or reduce it. Unless it inspires you. But other than that, you need to stop. The only dreams you should see is on your vision board, which I actually have, my digital one. The one on your vision board, and you need to look at that every single day. If you need to, I now do it every single week. And you need to focus on that instead of your dreams and making stuff up. You need to focus and lock down, because honestly, your dreams can come true. Your dreams can happen. It can happen in the physical, and that is so much more better than dreaming about it, because that is all fake in the end, and you're just going to be delusional for the rest of your life. You're going to be delusional if you're manifesting stuff, but you need to take action if you are, okay? So I think a few days ago, I was looking at this podcast. It was about it was interviewing a couple of successful entrepreneurs, and they all came from families where they were, most of them came from families that were successful. So they were around people who were successful, and because of the people that are around, they weren't let down by, oh, can I start this company, can I start being an entrepreneur, because the people believed in them. So if you're surrounded by people who don't believe in you, you need to cut that out. You need to detach from them. You need to focus on what your dream is, and you need to focus on the small steps you can take towards that dream, because that can affect it. And for some other people, they're just in terrible situations and they want to prove someone wrong. They want to get out of that situation, and that kind of fueled them to really get what they want. One common thing about all of these people was that they weren't afraid. They didn't have fear. No one put the fear into them, and they didn't have fear from within. They were just like, let's go do it. Let's quit my job. I've got a plan. I've saved up money. Let's do this. That's literally what some of the people were saying on there. They were like, yeah, I had a plan. And then they're looking back. They were like, yeah, I don't really care. I was just like, I had a plan. I had the money aside. I was thinking smart. I had a plan, I had the money on side, I was thinking smart, and those were all successful. And yeah, they were just not really afraid first because of that. But they did say, looking back, they would have been like, oh my god, what were you doing? Why did you just go for it and you just planned it? You weren't scared. But at the time, they were like, let's just go for it, let's do it. But they did have a plan, they had money put aside, so yeah, they were prepared. But it just goes to show that once you get rid of the fear, you focus, create a plan, give yourself direction, keep focused, then you can achieve what you want and know the sacrifice that you need to make. And also, you can come across many stories where people had hobbies and they were just doing it was just a hobby, they did it for fun, and it ended up becoming a business because it was just something that they enjoyed, something, and they weren't afraid of it. It was just something that they generally enjoyed, and it became something successful. So you need to get rid of that fear. Store it away, work on it, get therapy, do what you need to do, because that's the one thing that's holding you back. I remember a year ago, I was gonna go from my 9 to 5. Before I even started my 9 to 5, I knew I was going to go through a phase of like not knowing what to do, because I still don't know what I wanted to do. I was a bit confused. I was just like, oh, I don't know. Because I had my dream job, but I was like, I feel empty inside. I need something for myself. I need something. But now I'm better. I know what I need to do. So I advise you to just do it. So with a plan, of course, but by just doing it, you can start challenging yourself to start becoming the person that you want to be. See the type of person you need to become. Do you need to have some certain money to do a certain course? I feel really inspired and wanting to take action when I consume content from people who are about we're very focused on, I guess, being productive and taking action and how to improve the quality of my life. So I used to watch like entertainment, funny content, but now I don't do that. I do like very self-development and self-improving content that I watch, that I'm creating right now. But with that, I'm usually like focused. I know what I need to do. My health is, I feel like my health has increased. I look so much better. I take care of myself more. My productivity has increased. My optimism has increased as well. So I highly recommend that you focus on the content that you consume. And usually when you see content on, like, let's say social media, you see content of people like doing well in life, which it depends on the person. You can continue watching that, and it will make you sad when you're consuming that content, and it will inspire you, uplift you. I'm that type of person. Like, I want to see that, to see what I can become, to see what I can achieve. So I love seeing that, to see the opportunities that are available, or if there's like a gap in the market, things like that. But you need to decide whether you want to you need to decide what type of content that you want to consume. Just as much as people might have to care what they say about you, you will also say something about other people. You will also have an opinion about some people who might say things about this. You might say things about that. So honestly, if you're very like anxious, skeptical about it, it's like, but you do it as well. So it's somewhat hypocritical to think that way or worry about that when you do it. Once you stop caring about what other people think or how other people think you should live your life, you kind of just focus on what you want. You kind of understand, okay, I don't want this. I see people getting married. I don't want that. I want to do this. I want to have an adventurous life. That is what I want for me. So it really makes you understand who you are. So don't be afraid of it. For example, I keep getting asked, oh, do you have a boyfriend, or are you dating? I'm like, no, because I have other things that I want in my life. There are things that I want to achieve, and it's not the main goal that I have in mind. It's not something that will uplift me or fulfill me. So I don't focus on that. And because of that, I can focus on the things I genuinely care about. I don't have to live a lie. I don't have to live someone's script. There are thousands of people who have boyfriends, thousands of people who are in a couple, thousands of people who are married. If I don't do it, it's not going to end the world. For example, with YouTube, once I stopped like caring about how, like, not necessarily people, but how successful it's going to be, or if it does well, I was like, you know what, let's do this. I'm going to go for it. And even though I'm tired, might not get views, but honestly, I'm also proud of me being consistent and resilient. That's the main aim. And also giving content that can help other people. That is what I'm most happy about. So when I look at my YouTube channel, seeing like a catalogue of videos, seeing people that have liked it, I feel happy because it's something that I can actually commit to, and I see that there's a future in it. I see there's a long goal, and because I've already achieved my dream job, I know that I need to expand, and it makes me so much happy that I have this opportunity to do that. Life is about the good and the ugly. So there are going to be times where you're going to have times where you're going to have a different dream. Life is about the good and the ugly. If you're young, it's really good to go for all the scary things, the things that are difficult, or the scary things, like traveling to another country, living in another country, the time of traveling. The time is to do now, because so much easier, especially if you want to have a family when you're older. The time is now. It's just easier. If you do have a dream, with life, there is the good and the ugly. So even if this is something you love, you're passionate about, and you'll have a dream for it, there's going to be ugly sides to it, and there's going to be good sides to it regardless. Same with the current situation you're in now. Yes, you're comfortable, you're chill, or you're depressed, you're not happy about your current situation, but you're afraid to do what you need to do because of how scary it is. In your current situation, there's the good and there's the ugly. You know the good sides and you know the ugly sides. And there's still the good sides and there's still the ugly side. You can continue doing what you need to. But you've been in your current situation for so long, so you've experienced the good sides of it and the ugly side. So why not go for why not go for your dream? Why not try it out? Why not take baby steps? You don't have to do big things. You can do a small version of it to see if it's something that you want to do, and then gradually, if you know, okay, this is actually something I want to do, then take the big leap. For example, if you want to move to another country, get a certain job in another country, go on a holiday there. I know my friend did that. She went to a country that she wants to live there in the future. She doesn't want to do it now. She wants to do it in a few years. She did that, and she's finally confirmed, yeah, I do want to go there. That's perfect. That you know where you want to go. You try that out, and you know that's where you want to go, and that's the direction you want to take. I think once she did that, it made her feel so much more happy. It made her feel so much more fulfilled, because she knows that that's what she wants to do, and she's not confused. She's not uncertain. She just knows that that's for her. This sounds so cringy, but you are honestly the author of your own life. You are the driver of your own life, the passenger, whatever you want to call it. So you need to write the book. You need to write the book. You're writing it now, and if you want that dream in that book, then you write that. You are the author. You write that. You are the J.K. Rowling. What's that? Yeah, J.K. Rowling of your book. So if that's your dream, then you write that. So with your fear, you need to take charge, face this demon, because that's your demon. That's not anyone else's. That is your own demon. You look it in the eye and you face it. You get rid of it. You find out. You can watch other videos on how to deal with your anxiety, how to deal with your fears, how to deal with being scared of taking action, or talk to people who are in the same place that you, or in the place that you want to be in, or talk to people who are in the same place that you want to be in, and ask how did they get to those steps. I know that because I'm 24 now, but I know that a few years ago, like in my early 20s, like 22, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I was very anxious, and with every single step I took, or a decision that I wanted to take, I was very anxious about it. I was like, what if this goes wrong? But it's just like, you know what? If it goes wrong, we'll learn from it. Because as long as you trust yourself, as long as you know that you are smart and you can get through it, because boy, have you been through it. Like you are here now. You've been through things, and you are here, and you're gonna keep going through those things. You're gonna keep going through hurdles. So you need to keep going, no matter how old you are, 30, 18, 25, 20, 60, you're gonna keep going through hurdles. You're gonna keep going through struggles. You need to just keep going. That is what life is about. You just keep going. So you need to go for it. Handle those demons. Do what you need to do. Go to therapy. Work on it. Meditate. Yoga. Do what you need to do. But you work through those fears that you can take on the dream life that you need. Okay, that was the end of the video. I hope you loved it. I would recommend doing a vision board. I've renewed my digital vision board. I absolutely love it. I broke it down and whatnot, so that's really helped me see, okay, this is the type of life I want. Okay, let's go for it. Because I'm doing a lot of the things I've been wanting to do. I'm doing it now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, please. I'd love to see your lovely comments as well. I also recommend, I'll probably put up a video. I've done plenty of videos dealing with fear, anxiety, and also fear of being seen. But I feel like this video will help you a lot. So woo! Watch this video. Hey, sparkles or twinkles, that was the end of my video. I hope you have a lovely day. Anyway, toodles, bye.